Services and the Ad Council.
Thinking it. They're saying it.
You actually heard me on the air?
Gamble and Finn. Mornings on 96 Rock.
You'll be plotting some plan off to the side.
I will have 2 or 3 lists.
641. We do care a lot. We care about you, Rockheads. Care that you get your children
nice
off to
dance.
school.
Yeah, we're
not
trying to
a good
make you
look.
laugh while you're sitting in that ditch.
We are. Where
Somebody
you're
in a
flipped over and
Oh, yeah.
tires
An
are
SUV
spinning.
was up your
and
ass, and now you're in a ditch upside down.
suddenly realize your front window is blanketed with dirt and you have no more windshield washer fluid.
That's not
I'm
good.
confused. Can't they just make one color of that crap? They got blue, maroonish red, and green.
What's the that's
Red.
Oh, they
transmission
do.
fluid.
No,
What
no,
the
no, no,
hell
no.
are you doing?
No, they do. I'm
brake
telling
fluid's
you,
yellow, I
It's
think.
it's all relative to. I know
Ice
that.
de-icing.
Yeah, it's all relative
I think
to.
the green would be your best.
Well, I
de-icer,
look
wouldn't it?
at.
Yeah.
Well, I
Green's
think that's
the de-icer, right?
Well, look, I read the label on one of the blue, right? I got a good story for you from the weekend I just remembered, by the way, Bud. And it said down to -20. I mean, honest to God, if it gets below 20, I ain't driving anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Seriously, I'll walk.
I was trying to think. Somebody's telling me that they have an exterior coat closet or something that's up against 3. It's got the way it's set up 3 exterior walls.
Oh, I bet it's frigid.
Oh.
It was so damn cold in there that
Yeah.
that's where they kept the Swiffer wet jet, and it froze the wet jet solution.
The fluid,
Really?
yeah.
So it'll get. I mean, you got to watch those exterior
No,
pipes if
you're
you've
right.
got them up against the house. Now,
Yeah.
my buddy Matt, who
Watch
works
my
in
pipes.
and he knows plumbing stuff and all that inside. Now, I took him downstairs to check out my water heater, which is a disastrous mess.
Sure.
and needs to be replaced. But and I would get one of those. The ones that just heats the water as you use it, the tankless, but for the fact that they're so damned expensive. But
Yeah.
he's looking around and he's laughing. He goes, I always love when I walk into houses and people get so wrap happy on their pipes, they're wrapping the cold water pipes.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
You don't really need to. You know what?
Don't
You
really
just
need to
reminded
do
me,
that.
though. One thing you should do, and I've done this the last couple of years, and I need to do it today, is take the hose off whatever your exterior,
Yeah.
and put one of those protective. It can't
The cap.
hurt. Yes, I need to do that today. How about
All
some
right.
sports?
How about some sports?
Would you like a little college football, a little NFL,
Well,
or a little college basketball?
I went to
start?
bed last night and it was 10-10 in the TCU
Yes.
Boise State game. I have
Indeed it
no
was.
idea what happened next. Did it
Well,
end in a tie?
No, it did not. Boise State capping an undefeated season with a 17-10 win over TCU in the Fiesta Bowl. The number 6 ranked Broncos pulled off 3 interceptions, including 1 for a score. They actually ended the game on 1 as well. 14-0, they end the season. TCU overcoming a 10-0 deficit. They got a touchdown right before half. And, boy, I tell you what, it's very interesting. Last year, these two teams played in the Poinsettia Bowl. I know your favorite.
Oh, yeah. Have
But
you seen that ring? It's lovely.
It's awesome. TCU won 7.
The
How
leaves.
about this, though? TCU won 17-16 last year. Boise 17-10 this year. And it's interesting because I think most people thought TCU would beat Boise. I tell you, Chris Peterson and Boise State, what an amazing program, an amazing run of success. Everybody remembers the old Statue of Liberty
That was
play
great. I
over
saw that
Oklahoma
again last night. That was
but
great.
they had a fake punt last night. Very creative, and Boise State winds up undefeated. Tonight it is the Orange Bowl where UC played last year. It's Georgia Tech against Iowa. It'll be interesting to see how Iowa does against the ACC champ.
And
Yellow
what's the
Jackets.
halftime show going to be? It's always so
I don't
spectacular.
know. I don't give a damn.
Wasn't that the one where Michael Jackson shut up on the edge of the arena? Or
Yeah,
up on
I think
the
they always do
He was up
something.
top
Yeah,
and
this is one of those cheesy where they bring everybody down at field level and just
big
you know
flags
what?
and
So I can see the
sparklers and
damn
glow
second
sticks.
half. Cut down the halftime time so I can watch football. I don't need that lip sync crap. Let's see who's it going to be tonight.
We should
Let's
send
see.
Sparkler Head out there.
Sparkler head on his magic motorcycle.
All right,
That'd be
NFL, the wild card weekend is upon us, or at least fast approaching. Bengals been installed as a 3-point favorite over the New York Jets. That is game 1 on Saturday from Paul Brown Stadium. Reminder, appetizer at the precinct on the line. I say no sellout. You say yes, and I mean sellout, not this nonsense where company A through D buys up tickets.
Well, let's
real
just say
sellout.
they have
yes?
not been installed as a favorite on the Schlog. 72% believe they're going to lose this game.
I would concur. Pat Sims placed on IR. Chad Ochocinco, now Chad Johnson, because he can't make a catch. He tweeted out and apologized to fans. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
as
that
well he
dismal
should have.
Performance elsewhere on Wild Card Weekend. The Cowboys hosting the Eagles. That's the night game on Saturday. Sunday, you get the Ravens at the Patriots. Rosemarie not very confident, thinking her Patriots would lose. I tend to disagree.
The Wes Welker thing is devastating for them.
That was a nasty. If you haven't
yeah.
seen that,
It
it's
just
one
you see it just kind of collapse under him when he cuts.
When you have that, it's anything and everything in the knee. Skabushkin.
Yeah, well, the bad news
You
for
don't
him
want your knee
is
skabushkin, do you?
No.
You don't.
no, the
Trust
bad news
that.
is he'll live with that now for the rest of his life, not just for the rest of the season.
True. And the last wild card game, it'll be Green Bay at Arizona. Again, Kurt Warner promises this time he will play. Well, one head coach falls as expected. The Redskins firing head coach Jim Zorn yesterday. The move coming just one day after the Washington team finished their season 4-12, their worst mark since 1994. Zorn just 12-20 in two seasons with the Redskins. Reports suggest that Mike Shanahan, the former Broncos coach, likely to replace Zorn.
They fired Zorn 6 weeks ago. He just kept Costanza and showing up for work.
You know what is interesting, though? There aren't going to, normally this week there are a plethora, there's that word again, of head coaching dismissals, if you will, in the NFL. I don't think it's going to be that bad this time.
I think I heard last year, was it 11?
Yeah.
They had 11 coach turnovers.
I think you'll have fewer than, you've already had one in Buffalo. And how about Bill Cowher?
I think he sits out one more year.
Do you really?
I don't think he goes to Buffalo. I
Could he
really
go-
don't.
Could he go to the Browns? Imagine Holmgren and Cowher.
Boy. But then I'd have to cheer for the Browns.
I don't know. That might be too much, though. Those two guys might be. I think they might be. Yeah.
With the Steelers and the Browns, and no, that's worse than Patino going to U of L.
College basketball. Oh, I got a little note for you on college basketball as well. But last night at the Fifth Third Arena, not good. The Bearcats, they put what were your nonsense? They put up a good fight.
They put up a hell of a fight,
but they lost 74-71. Poor, and Mick Cronin talked about it. Poor defense. When they struggle offensively, they don't play very good defense. 4-game winning streak snapped. Did not go to 3-0 in the Big East. You see now 10-4, 2-1. Pitt, very impressive. 13-2, 3-0 in the Big East. And how about this upset, Ralph? Are you kidding me? College of Charleston beating ninth-ranked North Carolina 82-79 in overtime. Locally, Miami is at Colorado tonight. And hang on, just for you, Ralph.
Yeah.
Let me read this to you because I know you've been waiting. Are you ready? Hell, if I could find the damn
Krzyzewski
thing.
and Duke sent to Mars.
Nope, hang on. No. This is just for you, and they made me read it, and I can't find the damn thing. Your boy, DeMarcus Cousins, named the SEC Player of the Week.
You got to be kidding me.
If I were kidding
Really?
you. Yes.
I thought you were going to say it was disciplined by the NCAA for the lack of vision by the officiating crew on the day of.
They love that stuff, Ralph. Settle down. So there you have that. UK now, it's Kansas 1, Texas 2, UK at 15-0. Number 3, hockey tonight. This ought to be a gem. The Blue Jackets on the road. They're at Vancouver. Face-off there is 10 p.m.
When was the last time they won a game?
It's been a while, Sally.
Okay.
I'm not
Just
going to lie. Tomorrow night, the Cyclones
2009.
skate on home ice against Trenton Ann. We don't pay much attention to women's basketball because, frankly, I'd rather watch a can of paint sit. But I will tell you this. UConn, what they've done is they have a legitimate chance to go undefeated again. Their games are absurd. Latest game, 84-42. They beat somebody like 91-20. And it's not like they're playing. They're playing like Big East teams.
It's funny. Because my daughters just started playing basketball, and my wife and some friends they went and watched the Xavier women play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we ran
very good.
across,
They're ranked 16th in the country,
and we ran across. And there were like 300 people at the game, but nevertheless, they do a nice thing for kids. They have a couple players come out, and they get to do some stuff. But anyway, as we were flipping through the next day on TV, women's basketball shows up on the DirecTV, and my little one says, "Dad, women's basketball." So I flip it on, and I watch for about 3 minutes. There is an amazing purity to the way that they're shooting the ball and playing. Now, I still don't think it's all that exciting, but they do have great fundamentals.
Yeah, it's different.
And it's kind of nice to see some fundamentals when all you see is the NBA and that crap.
Right.
And now what the NCAA is turning into.
And
there are no guns in the locker room.
That's helpful.
And this weekend, there's actually, I think it's CBS, a double dip, like afternoon, like back-to-back women's basketball. 2 other quick notes. Jim Place has resigned as football coach at Hamilton High School. Jim Place, a very good football coach, was previously at Middletown and Chaminade Julienne up in Dayton. And I had another note, and it just totally went right over the top of my bald damn head.
Who are you, and what have you done with Tom? I remember everything Gamble.
I mean, good God, I just read you 48
I asked you, would you like the stapler? That might have helped.
Well, maybe it would have.
4 staples could have saved the sports report.
I had something for you. No, what the hell? We don't need some of this stuff, but you know me.
Staples. I've got that.
Do